Morning YTPC, Buckeye Piper, day 2 of road trip coming at you from Virginia Beach. Just finished up some breakfast, and I think we're gonna hit the road and go check out some of my old stomping grounds for when I lived in the area when I served in the Navy. So I'm doing another mashup video today and see how that works out, but we'll see how it goes. We'll check in with you later. Pretty chilly out here this morning. See that freighter right back here, right here over my shoulder. Some good white caps going, you know, good stuff. So a little bit chillier today, so we're gonna go do some exploring, but I thought I'd give everybody a shot of the beach. Pretty chilly, you can hear the ocean. Mrs. Buckeye Piper loves that. She can just sit here and listen to the ocean all day. But I think we're gonna go do some exploring, go get warm. It's brisk. We'll check in with you in a bit. So first stop of the day, this was my very first apartment coming out when I lived in the Navy. You can see it behind us. It's this little brick building here. We paid $250 a month, and 2 of us lived in this. We split it. It was a 1-bedroom. We just used it as a pull-out couch and everything else. So walk up here. I lived in apartment 5, so I don't want to be too much of a creeper. But this is where Buckeye's first apartment ever was. So pretty cool. We'll see if it still looks about the same. Still the same brick. Yeah, they look a lot the same. Had a friend that lived there in 3. This is it right here. That's where it all began for Buckeye. Right here. That was my window. Not trying to be too much of a creeper. But at the end of our thing down here, you can see right on the ocean. It's pretty cool and windy, so I'm not going to do much here. But I thought it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this is where Buckeye lived. $250 a month was the rent back in '93, I believe, when we lived here. And we split it, so it was $1.25 a piece. Got us off base, which was nice. And did you get some pictures of 5? Some pictures of 5. That looks like the exact same door. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like the exact same door when I lived there. Good old number 5, where she all started. But yeah, I mean, for you think about 2 young sailors getting off base, $1.25 a piece. We were getting a little bit more than that in basic housing allowance. So yeah, we had to take turns sleeping on the couch, but it was freedom back in those days. You know, you weren't stuck on the base, and you had a little bit of a life, and could have a little bit of beer in the refrigerator and everything else. But that's a cool trip down memory lane. That thing has not changed at all in 20 plus years, 26 years. So next stop, we're gonna check out one of my other apartments that I moved to. That one was a little bit more upscale. I think I paid $400 a month to live there, but there she is, 814 West Ocean View Avenue, Norfolk, Virginia. Catch you in a bit. So Wet and Wild, we've made it to the next place. This is where I lived in Hampton. Good old 2038 Cunningham Drive. It's rainy and nasty out here today, but we'll take a look at it and see if it still reminds me of what it was. If you could see. That's 36. I lived in 38. It should be up here, right around the corner. if I'm not mistaken. It's been a few years. There's the clubhouse. It looks about the same. There was tennis courts here at one time. Yeah, it looks like they're still there. I think 38's right here. It looks very familiar to me. Yeah, that's it. So I think this one was a little bit more pricey. I think I paid $4 and a quarter. And I lived here by myself, so this was my true first apartment. Looks like the tennis courts have gone to ruin. Looks like they turned it into a pool. It was tennis courts. We would play out here. One of my friends would come over. We'd knock the ball around. We sucked, but it was good exercise. Here's old 2038. Let's go in and say hey. And as you can see where that red chair is right there, that was my balcony. Did some cookouts for Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, stuff like that. But good old 2038. Always went in the door. Climbing steps. That was Buckeyes. Good old 201. So yeah, man, haven't been here since moved out in '95. So pretty cool. Take a trip down memory lane. 201. If I remember right, the washer and dryer should be right here. Bam! After all these years, still there. Kind of nostalgic. Hopefully this video is not too boring, but you know, it'll be one for me to look and reflect on, and one for my family to kind of look and reflect on. But pretty cool. So this is where Buckeye's second apartment ever was when he was in the Navy, and it was 2038 Cunningham Drive, apartment 201. So I think now it's time to get a Diet Coke, hit a couple of antique stores and some tobacco stores, and maybe we'll run into Richmond too. I don't know, but we'll catch you here in a minute. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody. So we just stopped at a little tobacco shop here in the area, Emerson's, and I guess they do stuff online. So I signed up and joined their rewards club and actually got some really cool stuff. So first thing, my wife, you know, she got me a lot of this for Valentine's Day and let me pick it out. So thanks, Mrs. Buckeye Piper. I love you. Appreciate it. But a Nording freehand. So check out this bad boy. It's my second Nording freehand, but this is a cool looking pipe. Just really cool. Dig it. I've got the Seagull at home as well, but this one is going to be a nice pipe. So thanks to Mrs. Buckeye for that. Then I was able to get a lot of tobacco. Probably overspent, but again, anybody interested, this is all going in the cellar to be squirreled away and or traded. Some of it I may smoke, but I found Dunhill 3-year matured Virginia. I've found 3 tins of that, so that's a good thing. Check out this bad boy. Was able to find 110, their last one, a mixture 70 or 965 Dunhill. I know that's a hot one. 3 tins of London mixture from Dunhill. 3 tins of mixture BB 1938 from Dunhill. 3 tins of Yield Sign from Dunhill. And then I found a few tins of some Sammy G. Samuel Gawith Chocolate Flake, was able to find 2 tins of that. And I was able to find 1 tin of Samuel Gawith Full Virginia Flake. So all in all, I think it was a pretty damn good haul. Spent more than I really wanted to, but a lot of this stuff, like I said, when it's gone and you won't find it again. It's still out there, but it's not out there in very big quantities. So you know, most of that I'm willing, as you guys know, I'm willing to trade, maybe even sell a little. It's going to go in the cellar, so I'm not a big seller of it, but you know, if somebody's out there and it's their all-time favorite, usually I work out a trade or something, but or I'll smoke it, put it in the cellar, and you know, I'm not one of those guys that's going to try to squirrel something away and charge you $200 a tin on eBay here in the next week or two. It's just not what I do, but you know, I keep it within the YTPC and try to help each other out if it makes sense. Cherry on top did a good video and said, you know, there is a little markup because this is time and gas and everything else. Is not just buying tobacco, but there's a lot that goes into it. So, you know, some of the prices you pay on eBay, while inflated, there's a reason they're inflated, is because these people are going and spending their time and their gas to track this stuff down. So, but anyhow, pretty cool haul. Pretty impressed. So we're going to do some more jumping around and catch up with you in a bit. So getting ready to go through the old Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. Used to pass through this coming and going to work each day when I lived in Hampton. Thought I'd take a shot of the old bridge tunnel. It's fairly long. Now the Navy ships go over the top of this when they go in and out of port, and they can only come in at certain times of day. I think it's high tide. I get them backwards, whether if high tide's higher than low tide. Sometimes I always think that it doesn't mean what you think it means when it comes to tide. And I'd have to look it up. But I do know that the Navy ships can only come in and out at certain points of the day. That some of the deep draft ships, if they came in over this tunnel, at least that's what we've always been told, if they were to come in over this tunnel at not the right time, they could potentially scrape the top of this tunnel, and that would not be something that you'd want to see, especially if you're one of the ones in the tunnel at the time. But, in the Navy, I crossed in and out of this tunnel plenty. Crossed it, you know, over it in the ships, and crossed under it many times going to and fro work. Sorry for the jerky camera, but I thought it was kind of a neat shot to see the tunnel and you know, what it's like to drive through it for those that never have. It's pretty cool. But we're headed back to Virginia Beach now, and we'll catch you in a bit. Out of the tunnel. So we made it to the Virginia Beach Antiques Mall. Let's go see what they got inside, see if they got anything cool. Alright, check with you in a few. Wanted to get that Nutcracker for $27.50, but Mrs. Buckeye Piper said, no way, Jose. Pretty cool looking though. So we struck out in a big way at the Antique Mall. Seen a few old K Woodies, man, they were just beat to hell. They wanted $10 a piece for them. Nah, there was an old pipe rack that maybe if you put some work into it, it looks rough too. For 20 bucks, I don't think so. So I'm gonna have to pass today. So I think we're gonna head back to the hotel, do a little reading, do a little swimming, and in the indoor pool, of course, and relax a little bit. So we'll catch up with you shortly. When you think you're having a bad day, you can have an identity crisis like that. Absolutely terrible. Poor Spidey. Wishes he was Iron Man. Found something maybe I could talk Mrs. Buckeye Piper into letting me have. Maybe not. So not a lot of luck antiquing, obviously. So we came back to the hotel and were able to hit the hot tub and the pool for quite a while. So very relaxing. While I was down there, I got a great idea for a new video series. I'll start after I do my finish up my Codger blend series. The Codger blend is going to take a while left. I got 6 or 7 or 8 tobaccos left to review, so it's still going to take a little bit, but I think I'm going to start a new video series after that. It should be pretty fun. But anyhow, we're getting ready to go to dinner. The sea is angry today, my friends, for those Seinfeld fans out there. I don't know if you could see that. I guess you can pretty well. Looks a little bit better. It was raining all day, but man, that looks so much better. Don't know if I'll be able to get a pipe in tonight, because I think it's going to start raining again. But I'm going to sneak down if I can. I'll try, but I don't know. But man, a little bit of sun coming out now, which we haven't seen all day. But you know, there she is. We'll catch you after dinner. So we stopped at Tautog's for dinner tonight. This is a cool little place in Virginia Beach. I think it's on 23rd Avenue. It's an old house that was converted into a restaurant. You can still see, like, look, that's the front porch out there. You can see around. It's kind of pretty cool. So we'll see how the food is. It gets really good reviews, but the ambiance is pretty neat. So we'll catch you later. So went with the seared scallops. Check this bad boy out. I know this is a piping channel, but man, it should be a food channel too. Fantastic. I'm gonna hate going home tomorrow, but we've had a great day.